1 minute delay. All right. Welcome to the stream. So you already know that trade. I trade on Binance. I'm on the European region. So I'm here just trading 100 leverage, $5. Okay, guys. So let's go jump into the chart on TradingView. So Bitcoin with a move down today. So we already came down. Let me see, from in the morning, almost 4% down, and we are probably just going to keep moving down. All right, guys. Just to be honest with you, yeah, we are probably just going to break a little bit lower today. But let's just understand what I have here on the chart. I just trade candles, guys. Just trade price action, okay? If you understand which candles can be your support or resistance candles, you are going to understand everything you need to learn how to read the chart, okay? So, really simple. Daily. Let's start on a daily. I already have a lot of lines here, but I can actually delete everything. Okay, guys, so on the top of your chart, a white candle that is followed by two bull candles, and the price breaks the body of the white candle, that is going to be a strong resistance. So on the top, every white candle is going to act as resistance. The price can go to the wick or to the body of that candle. So really simple, we have a strong resistance here on the top. It's a white candle that is followed by two bull candles, and the price breaks the body of that candle. And well, we did not went there yet. I believe that Bitcoin can pump a little bit more and maybe attacking some higher candles, honestly, if we are able to break up this range. The problem is that we are taking too long to break up. Yeah. So on the top, we have a big resistance candle here. Okay. We are trying actually. We actually did not broke yet. This was the candle that was the biggest resistance on this range. You can see white candle followed by two bull candles, and it was tested multiple times. We are trying to break up, but we did not yet. Okay, for me to break up, we need to open and close a white candle above the wick of this bull candle. So this is our break level. So the white candle represents the resistance, okay, and the highest point of the first bull candle, okay, normally the wick, but it can be a body, is going to represent the break level. So when we attack the break level, two things can happen, okay. What this means is that a break level is the price when it attacks the break level, is trying to break up. That's literally and easy as that. But on a break level, we can also create a liquidity level. But for me, to create a liquidity level, we need at least two tests. And right now, we are just testing this break level for the first time. So for now, it's nothing, okay? The price is just trying to break for now. So if we go to a lower time frame, okay, we don't need this level anymore, this resistance. It might act as support here, okay, but we are kind of still far away from that, so we probably don't even need that line, okay. And I'm gonna keep this one here just for you guys to understand. That's a big resistance for the future. On the bottom, a bull candle is going to act as support. Okay, so if you have a bull candle that is followed by two white candles, we add one here and one here. Okay, it's going to act as a strong support. Okay, as you can see here that it doesn't happen just because we don't have a strong support on this range. As simple as that. We have one on the 4 hour, and we kind of have a trail on a 4 hour, but we don't have it on a daily. And this is why, for me, this range, this big range, counting also these candles here, this is a bad range because we did not create yet a daily big support. So you can see the 4 hour here. First we had this one tested here by these two candles, sorry, and it was also tested here. Okay, so we have two tests, breaks on the third test. It goes to a 1 hour or 15. I don't remember that level. It's not real important. We have a trail on a 4. You can see this 4 hour here. Bull candle followed by two white candles, and it has a really good reaction. Okay, we have another one here. Okay, strong 4 hour support, and inside this 4 we also have the 1 hour. Okay, but for now I'm just going to talk about this. I have all the information you need about the support and resistance on other videos, but for now I can go there. It's really simple. Okay, the 1 hour is here. It was the one that all the price, you can see, one time here, two times here, and the price just has a big move up. Okay, so 4 hour trail, the next one is here, 4 hour followed by two white candles. The price goes there, and we are just pumping up. Okay, we have another one here, and the price also goes to the 1 hour inside this 4. Okay, really simple. Okay, 1 hour here followed by two white candles. You can see the price when it goes there, it has an amazing reaction. Okay, and this was the biggest one. Let me see, almost 10% up. Okay, so we have a trail on a 4 and also on a 1 hour. We have a little jump here. Okay, and we just need to understand what is happening on this range. So I can I can keep that, no problem. I'm going to delete this break level, the daily, because it's going to be just in the middle of this range, and we don't need that. So we test something here. Okay, it was a 1 hour inside. I'm going there. So after breaking that daily, or tentative of break, okay, we went to the 1 hour here. 1 hour followed by two white candles. This one was already tested. Okay, but it can still act as resistance, and it did here. Okay, I believe we actually went to a 5-minute or a 15-minute level inside that 1 hour. Okay, I'm going to the 15, and okay, so 15-minute white candle followed by two bull candles inside that 1 hour. Okay, this is not, it's this one, and you can see it was already tested 2 times. So I'm gonna mark the 15 here, and I'm actually going to mark the 1 hour break level, just for you guys to understand that we did not test the break level of that 1 hour. Okay, so yeah, so we have resistance, the break level. So if we attack the break level, the price may and will probably break up. Might not be on the first test. All right, guys, and you can see that we failed to attack the break level, and we created another range here. So let's try to understand what is happening on this range. Okay, I'm going to delete the 15 here. Okay, and let's read the chart here. It's really simple, guys. We have white candle on the top followed by two bull candles. Okay, the price breaks the body. We can mark the body or the wick. The price can reject the wick and or the body. Okay, if it doesn't go to the body, that is even more bearish if we just reject the wick. Okay, the price here goes to the body, and it's keeping laddering down at least on this range. So if we go to the 1 hour, and we might have the next lower high from this one with this white candle. Okay, so inside that 4 we have the 1 hour. Okay, just so you guys to understand, to find the 1 hour, it's easier to mark the wick of the 4, and we cannot go back in time, and we cannot go down in price. So to mark the 1 hour, it needs to be this one, or this one. Okay, the strongest one is going to be your higher body. Okay, not the top, the upper body of the white candle, the lower body, okay, of the white candle. So this 1 hour, it was tested multiple times, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. It goes a little deeper, probably to a 15. Let me delete this line, it's from the past. Okay, and we keep moving down. Okay, we have another one here, just because we did not create the 4 hour yet. Okay, actually we kind of did down here, but we did not close this candle as blue yet. So it's a possibility of not being a white candle followed by 2 bull candles, even though this bull candle breaks the body of this white candle. So I can mark this one here. I'm gonna keep this one here, and I'm going to find a 15. I believe we went to a 15. That was also already tested. Okay, inside that 1 hour, we cannot go back in time, we cannot go down in price. Okay, so it's really simple, guys. The price here goes to the body. Okay, one test here, second test on the wick, and it just breaks down. It goes there again, and it has an even deeper move from that test. Okay, so I'm gonna keep the body here. Okay, so this one here is the highest candle, but you can see that we don't have white candle followed by 2 bulls. The highest one is this one, so it's the strongest resistance, right? Really simple. The price goes there 1, 2, 3 times. It breaks down on the third. Okay, it could easily break down on this second test and never go back up. Okay, so down here we have 1 hour. Okay, or we have 1 hour followed by 2 white candles, at least white. Okay, we mark the body or the wick. I'm just going to mark the body because I already know that the 15 is here. Okay, 15 minutes. Okay, it's really trying to hold, but you can see that we already created the 4, the 1 hour there, and down here we don't have a 4 hour as support. Okay, we don't have a bull candle here. Maybe down here the price can hold, but I'm just going to read you guys. Let me just read this range so you guys understand this. Okay, so 15 minutes. Inside this 15 we also have a 5-minute candle. Okay, really simple. We cannot go back in time, as you know, from the creation of TAFT 15, right? So the 15 candle is here. We tried to hold that. Okay, and we still got a little nice reaction here. 1% up on 100 leverage. 1% is 100 profits, guys. Okay, so I'm going to mark the body because the price already went to the wick. Okay, the body here can still hold. I don't believe it, honestly, because it's kind of really bearish, this range. It can still hold it, and it's kind of the last support on this range to actually hold the price, okay? So if we go to the daily, I'm going to delete this. Oh, okay, it's almost the same as this daily. And this daily, we don't have, not yet, two white candles, okay? So I rather have this previous big resistance to turn into support, okay? Let's go to the 4 hour, okay? We have a 4 hour here, followed by two white candles, and we kind of have a trail to this 4 hour here, also followed by two white candles. So for now, I'm just going to mark the wick, okay? Because the price can easily just reject the wick. And down here, well, we also have the 1 hour inside that 4. Okay, really simple. I don't like these levels, honestly, guys. Inside this range, but I probably will explain that if we go there. Let me just try to understand what is happening here and explain to you guys. Let me just check the stream. Okay, I believe everything is alright. Alright. Okay, not yet a 4 hour, but we can mark the wick. Not yet a 4 hour strong resistance, sorry. White candle is still going to act as resistance. It might not be a strong resistance. So we already have the 1 hour, okay? 1 hour here, 1 hour here. Okay, so I probably I'm gonna keep the 4 hour there, okay? Mark this as a 1 hour. We already have a trail on the 1 hour, okay? Strong resistance here and another one here. So the price might not go to this one, okay? Unless it wants to break up, of course. We might reject the 1 hour here, okay? Inside that 1 hour, yeah, we have a 15 here. Okay, we kind of have one here. It's on the same line of that. Okay, I don't believe we are going to reject this 15. So I'm going to mark this one. We have a trail on the 1 hour, and we also have a trail, a downtrend on a 15. I'm calling it a trail because every level is being tested. Okay, so this 15, you can see this one is not a strong one. This is the top. It might still act as a big resistance, okay? But we already tested that 1 hour, so I don't believe that level is going to hold. More likely this one, because it was tested already 2 times, okay? One time here, second time here, and it actually breaks the price down, okay? So I'm gonna mark the 15 there. I'm probably going to delete this for you guys, okay? I might get too confused to have so many lines. You can see the time frames on the right side of those lines, okay? But I don't get you guys to get so confused. Don't get confused, my boys. If you understand these levels, it's going to be easier for you guys to understand where the price is going, okay? I'm just here on Bitcoin. Let's just understand what is happening here, okay? We are testing the 15 for the second time, okay? Also the 5, even though I marked the 5 body here, we already... Maybe I should keep it on both of them, okay? Just because it's the last support on this range. I'm gonna mark the wick and the body of that candle, okay? We are failing to go to the body for now. For now, okay? We don't have a 1 hour resistance here. We have a 15-minute trail. Yes, we do, okay? So really simple, 15 minutes. White candle followed by 2 bull candles. Okay, the price goes there 2 times. 1, 2. Okay, and the price breaks down. It was what? Let me check that. It was a 5, maybe a 3-minute, honestly. Okay, it's a 15, a 5. 5 is just a little below that. So I can keep the 15 here. It was the 15. Even though it goes a little bit higher than that, it's almost nothing, okay? Probably this 15-minute break level here, it was already tested. Okay, nice. So I have that marked. I'm just reading this on the live stream, and I'm in so much pressure. So break level here, okay? We already tried to attack the break level, so if we go there again, it might turn into a liquidity level, okay guys? Be careful. So let's go. We have 1 hour support, okay? And the break level on a 1 hour is down here. So that 5, oh, sorry, 1 hour break level. That 5 can easily hold the price. If we fail to go to the break level, we can actually make this a really good support level. Okay, let me go to the 15. Okay, the 15 is the same as the 1 hour and probably the same as the 5 year. All right, so if we don't go down here, I'm going to stay bullish on Bitcoin. This is not looking good. We are just laddering down, guys, literally. Okay, we have the 15 year. We already have a 15 year. I'm actually going to mark that. So yeah, we are already. No, we did not test the week yet. Okay. We might just break down from these guys. Okay. So I hope there is not too many lines here. I think I explained all of what I did here. Okay, for now, I'm not taking any trades. If we break down, it depends on how the price moves. If we kind of deep dive here, almost 2% to that daily and 2.3% to that 4. What I rather do is waiting for the break. Okay, if it's not too hard, of course. And I will probably try to buy the retest of that previous support. Okay. If we have a deep dive to this daily, I will probably do nothing unless we start creating a 1 hour support or first a 15-minute support. Normally the 15 is already strong for me. Okay, we are holding, we are holding. Okay. So I'm going to draw 2 downtrends here. Okay, guys. On the 1 hour, it's not yet a big downtrend. Okay. Okay, so this was probably a 15. Okay. To create a downtrend is really simple, guys. You are going to need, of course, white candle followed by 2 bull candles. And the candles that are moving you down are the bull candles. So you are going to mark the highest point of the first bull candle. And then you need to mark the same. Okay. So what happens here is really simple. To have a good trend, we need to have a creation, a continuation, and a rejection that is a confirmation on the third test. So what happens here, if we break on the third test, it's what happened here, okay guys? These 3 candles, they are straight testing the trend, so that counts as 1 test. Okay, you might get confused here. Imagine that this bull candle, okay, it tests a trend, right? This bull candle here, imagine that the wick does not test that line. So here, that was going to be a strong downtrend. And probably if we broke that, like we did here, we could easily break the top over there. Or maybe rejecting that and having an even deeper move, okay, or faster in this case. We can adapt the trend, okay, and the next trend is here. So this is just a range trend, okay, and this one is not created yet. We just have the creation and the continuation. We need a third test for the confirmation, okay. If we break up on the third test, we are probably just going to break these tops, okay. It might not happen all the times. It's just a 1 hour, okay, guys. And we also already have the 4 hour here, possible creation, okay. You have white candle followed by 2 bull candles. You mark the highest point of the first bull candle and you do the same here. It's not created yet because we still need a confirmation of this candle. There's still 2 hours to close that for, so I rather have it on the 1 hour. And maybe we have another one here. It's an interior trend. So we have the range trend, and this trend here is inside that trend. It's probably a good one on a 15. Okay, so let me just mark this one here and the next one here. Yeah, you can see. Perfect. Okay, third test, it rejects. So that for me is better on a 15 than on the 1 hour. Okay, as simple as that. And you can see that this range fails to attack the trend, at least for now, and that makes the price even more bearish. When we fail to attack the trend, the price is even more bearish. And it also happens here, okay? We have this high, the second high, and we have some lower highs here, and we are not attacking the trend or trying to attack the trend. We are just keep moving down. So really simple here, okay, to understand this range. This one is actually easier to understand than what was happening on the previous one. Okay, so this one is really simple. We are still holding, okay, we are still holding. I want to see the reaction of the next 1 hour candle. When we close this 1 hour, I want to see if we are going to attack the break level or if we are going to keep holding the supports here. We are already rejecting. We are already rejecting the 15-minute here. We might just be creating another downtrend here, guys, a more interior one, okay? So we could mark this one here and this one here, okay? It's not a good trend because we never tested this candle, so we created another range here. So I'm gonna mark this one and this one. It's probably a good one on a 15, and yeah, better on a 15 probably. Okay, it was not tested actually, so it's probably not that good for now. We don't need so many downtrends here. We already can understand that the price is going down, and I normally just use trends to get out of a trade. Okay, nothing. Yeah, maybe a combination level with the trend and another level. Okay, because trends are just created with these levels, as you can see. So if you understand what the levels are telling you, you probably just don't even need the trends. Okay, so let's go to maybe gold. A lot of people love gold. Let's see what gold is doing here. Oh, come on. Okay, let's start on the higher time frames, of course. Okay, I just have the supports here. I'm gonna find the resistance. Okay, I did this on the education video. Okay, I just need to kind of remember. Yeah, it was here. It was the 1 hour over here. Okay, so I'm not gonna mark every level. Okay, I'm just gonna mark the 1 hour because it was the one that hold the price down, and we already created the 4-hour downtrend on this range, okay, and maybe an even yeah, let me find it. Okay, daily big resistance, it was this one here. Okay, this one, it's not a big or a strong resistance, it's still a resistance because we have it on the 4-hour. Okay, so white candle followed by two bull candles, you already know that, but I'm going, oh, what, I'm going to keep saying this. Okay, guys, so 4-hour followed by two bull candles, and we actually hold that down. We have the break level here. I don't even need that. We just need to find the 1-hour, honestly. It was the 1-hour here, okay, that brought the price down. Really simple, my boys. 1-hour over there, it was tested. I kind of don't like this as a test because it's straight. Okay, we don't have a gap of one candle here, so this was probably just one test over here. We have a trail. Okay, this one was tested one time, two times. Well, I will count this one time, two times, and it does the three. No, it just falls down on the second test. Okay, it goes a little bit higher, maybe a 15-minute there. It's probably not really important. Yeah, probably this. Probably that 15. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, this 15 here. It was tested two times, you can see. Inside that 1-hour, we also have this one, followed by two bull candles. But you can see that we create another one here inside that one. And the body is higher than this one, so it's greedier, okay? The price is greedier. You can see that the price has one test here, second test, it breaks down, okay? So I'm gonna keep this 15 here, okay? Okay, let me go to the higher time frames to understand what might happen here, my boys. And the price, honestly, can move down. Honestly. We already test this daily, okay? So when we test a higher time frame candle, okay, we are already testing the lower time frames inside that candle. So even though we kind of not test this directly, okay, we already tested this one here. So this one might not be a strong level because we are already testing the daily. If we go down, we might, we might still see a reaction on this 4-hour or maybe on that 1-hour inside that 4, okay, is this one here. I just marked the wick, but the price, you already know that can go to the body. If it goes there again, we might still see a reaction of support, but it might not be a strong one, okay? And we failed to hold the daily here, even though the price went up 4%, 4.2%. That is a lot on gold, guys. That is a lot on gold. If you understand these levels, you are going to understand price action, and you are going to be able to read any chart. I could go to any chart here and read you guys what the price, where the price might go and what might happen to any chart, at least on the daily. Okay, guys, I don't like to make kind of big predictions like the weeklies. I almost don't use a weekly candle, so just try to understand what might happen in every day, and you are going to become rich, my friends. All right, so Bitcoin is actually holding. We went to the 5-minute, right? 5-minute body. So we are kind of going to the lowest levels here. I'm going to delete the wick of that. Okay. this for me might be the last support. Okay, if we go down, let's try to understand where Bitcoin can go if we actually start moving down. Okay, maybe on the top, it's going to be easier. We have a big resistance here on a daily. Okay, so inside this daily, okay, we need to find a 4-hour that is followed by 2 bull candles. We have nothing here. Okay, we have nothing here. I'm gonna mark this 4 here. I'm gonna mark the week, and I'm going to the 1 hour, and that is enough. Okay, just to show you guys one thing. Okay, we have the daily. Okay, and inside this daily we have the 4-hour here. But look at this, the body is a better price than this 4. So if we don't find a strong 1 hour, you are just going to wait for the price to go to the 4. Okay, and this one might, yeah, it might be tested on that 4. Okay, yeah, that body was already tested on the 4 hours, so this is probably the best price. Okay, but yeah, let me see how much is that. Yeah, 2%. Okay, so let's go to the 1 hour inside that 4. And well, what we have here. Okay, 1 hour followed by 2 bull candles. We have this one here, but you can see that the body here is higher than this one. So we are just going to mark the 1 hour here. Bam. Okay. I'm actually going to move the... Oh, trading view. Come on, my... You... What? Oh, come on. Alright, so I'm gonna mark the week of this daily. Okay, and on the top, that's what you need to know for now. We can still try to find the break levels. Okay. It's not really important for now. We are kind of still moving down here. So let's try to understand what might happen on this range. Okay, previous support might turn into previous resistance, sorry, might turn into support. Okay, we can delete this one here. Let's go to the 4 hour because we don't have a trail on a daily. You already know that. So we have a trail on a 4. Okay, I'm going to start from the beginning here. 4 hour. Okay, it was already tested. We go to the next one. This was already tested. We just need to follow the trail, you guys. It was already tested. This one was already tested. Okay, so this one was kind of... We just went to the 1 hour, right? Inside that 4. Yeah, this 1 hour here might steal all the price. Okay, I'm gonna mark the 1 hour. Okay, this 4 hour here might steal all the price because we went straight to the 1 hour. Yeah, on the 4, this was kind of already tested, honestly. I'm gonna delete this, guys. I'm gonna move, delete this one. I'm gonna just keep this 4 hour and the 1 hour. Oh, sorry, the 1 hour here. Okay. Let's try to understand. Okay. So let's try to understand what is polarity. Okay, my boys, this is going to be funny for you. A polarity for you guys is liquidity. So where is our liquidity levels? Okay. So on a daily, we have nothing. Our liquidity level is going to be a break level. Okay. On the 4, you need to find the break level. Okay. This break level here. So for you guys that didn't understand what the break level here is, okay, break level, okay, you need to have a strong resistance candle like this white candle here, followed by 2 bull candles, right? And you are going to mark the highest point of the first bull candle, okay? This is the break level that might turn into polarity. Like this one here. Look at that. The price goes there. It goes a little bit higher. Of course, it goes to the level here. Look at this, okay? It has 1 test, okay? Second test, 3, 4, 5. look at these big rejections on this level. Okay, this one went down 11%. This one went down 10%. This one, even though it was like the third or the fourth time, we still went down 5.7%. Okay, and when we break that liquidity, we are going to have a strong move up, and we went up 6%. Okay, so liquidity level is this, guys. Really simple. We can have two reactions on a liquidity level. We have a big rejection and we keep moving down in this case, or we have a big breakup. So really simple. Okay, and in the future this might turn into a good I don't like it, okay, but it might turn into a good support. Okay, previous big resistance turning into a big support. I don't like it because the daily is probably stronger. Okay, so you can see that we have let me delete this one. No, I'm gonna keep it actually just for you guys to understand what the liquidity level here. And we had a 1 hour from the past year, because I remember that. Oh, look at this, guys. 1 hour liquidity level. Okay, look at this. It goes there one time, second time. Okay, it has a really good reaction. And to have a liquidity level, sorry guys, you are going to need to have at least 2 tests like this one. So you can see it goes there on the third time, and it actually moves down, yeah, almost 10%. Okay. So this for me is polarity. Okay, it's liquidity, literally. And on the bottom, let's see if we have a liquidity level here. I believe not on a 4 hour. It doesn't test there. This is not. Yeah, I don't like this one because the 1 hour just breaks through that really fast. Okay, so we don't have a big liquidity level here on the 4 hour. Okay, I don't like these levels. On the bottom, I'm trying to find the bottom here. Okay, we don't have it on a 4. Let's see on a 1 hour. Starting from the bottom, okay. I think I did not explain, but on the bottom is the opposite of the top, okay. You're going to need to have a blue candle that is followed by 2 white candles. You are going to mark the lowest point of the white candle, okay. Really simple. We have it's not yet a liquidity level, okay. This one here was broken here, so we just need to follow the trail, okay. This one here was never tested again, so you can see that when the price fails to go, okay, when the price fails to go to those break levels, it means that we are moving up, okay. As simple as that. And this is how I kind of understand. Okay, we have 1 year. It's not created yet, but it might be a strong level of rejection in the future. Okay, if it doesn't turn into rejection, we might have a big move down. Okay, and it's just a 1 hour, so when I say a big move down, I say to maybe to this bottom here, and it's a big move down, honestly. Yeah, 5%. It's a big move down. Okay. So 1 hour break level there. That might turn into liquidity. And you can see that the supports here are still holding. I could try to buy because honestly, the stop loss here would be really tight. Okay. Really simple. If we break down this one, we can still create. Be careful. Because we can have a wick breaking that level, and the price just stays above and it actually starts moving up really fast. Okay, so this is a break level. Be careful, because in the future it might turn into a liquidity level, and that means that we are going to see some strong reactions on those levels. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I can delete this 15. Oh man, this 15 previous support can now turn into resistance. Okay, look at this bull candle. It already tested that. It's also a 5-minute probably. Yeah, maybe this 5-minute here. It was already tested. Okay, one time here, sorry, on the body, second time here. Okay, let's see if we are going to pump up from these levels, my boys. You already know I'm trading with $5 on 100 leverage here on Binance, okay? Just to remember, you guys. I'm streaming to 0 viewers. Pam pam pam. Okay, let me just have a glass of water. And we are back to the charts. Okay, so I'm just going to use gold to show you guys how you understand if the price is moving up or down. Okay, it's kind of really simple if you understand the supports and resistance levels. Okay, but especially break levels. Okay, so I'm going to mark the break levels on the top. Okay, here on the daily. Okay, break level here. We don't have one here, not yet, because, well, it's still kind of a lower high. Okay, but it might not be a strong resistance candle. Okay, so that's it. Okay, we have the top over there. Maybe in the future we might have two bull candles followed by a white candle followed by two bull candles. Okay, so the break level on today is going to be here. We can delete that. Okay, the price is still moving up for sure. So what I'm going to do is really simple. We had a break level here. We had, yeah, I should just copy paste, sorry. Okay, bull candle followed by two white candles. The price breaks the body. The break level is here. Okay, it was already broken, so we might go to the next support. Okay, we already tested that, right? If you watch my levels, okay, we already tested this daily. The next break level is here, and we had a previous one over here. So big support here. This one hold the price, sorry, this one hold the price 3 times. Okay, one time here, second time, third time here. Okay, inside this daily the price goes to the 4-hour. It's the level over there. I already made that. For hour, it's not a strong support, but is the lowest the price could go on the 4-hour. Okay, the body is the lowest body inside that daily. Okay, and we have a really strong reaction, and we are just moving up from that. Okay, so what this means is kind of really simple, guys. Okay, we have a big support here. It's the strongest support. Okay, and the break level is here. Even though we have a bull candle here, okay, and we have the break level here, we kind of already had a strong support here. So the price goes to the 4 and it actually attacks the break level over there. It means that in the future, we really need to have a strong reaction or a rejection on this level, a big rejection. Otherwise, we might break down because we already went and attacked the break level. Okay? And the next big support that we could mark this support here, it doesn't go to this one. Okay, so the price doesn't go to this daily. Oh, come on. Okay, it kind of deep dives this daily in the future. Okay, since the price went straight to the break level. Look at this. Oh, come on. Sorry, my boys. I'm getting a lot of pressure here. All right, so what happened here? We have probably the best future liquidity level here. So I'm gonna just make sure you guys understand this. Look at this reaction on this break level. Okay, we kind of test the support, but we go straight to the break level and we add a massive rejection. Okay, in the future, if we go there again, we might just have a little breakdown and another big reaction to the top, or a good reaction rejecting that level. Otherwise, we might have a big move down. Okay, this in the future, I'm almost sure is going to become a really big liquidity level. Okay, we might have another one here, and this is why I need to go to a 4-hour to understand if there is already a good liquidity level on the 4. Okay, so there is no liquidity level on the daily yet. Okay, I'm just assuming that daily might become a strong one. Okay, we probably have a big liquidity level here on the 4, my boys. We probably do. Okay, yeah, we do. So forget that daily. Okay, we could keep that as the break level. We have a big liquidity level here on the 4-hour. So the liquidity level is the only level that you can go back in time or up or down in price. Okay, you can see break level. Okay, this 4-hour was tested multiple times. The price goes just a little below that break level and it has a massive move up. Look at this. The price goes up into a new all-time high from that level, 26%. Okay, on the second test, we go up again. Let me see, 23%. So this is definitely a big liquidity level just because we already have 2 tests. Okay, we have the first test here and the second test here. Okay, so you could try to buy this level, but the price here could easily break down. Okay, in the future, we already imagine that we were kind of in this candle. You could try to buy here. Okay, but the price could easily just break down. Okay, because it was kind of not created yet. Okay, even on a daily, you can see we just have here and we just have 1 test. So the 4-hour over there is going, is going to be a strong liquidity level. I'm actually going to write that for you. Okay, I will try to find the 4-hour there if there is one. Yeah, there is no 4-hour liquidity level here. No, this one is not one. There is no. Yeah, we just have one test there. So if this is going to be a liquidity level, it's not created yet. 4 hour followed by 2 whites. Probably here. I don't like that on the 1 hour. It goes really deeper from there. Okay, so yeah, no 4 hour liquidity level on this range. We probably have it on the 1 hour. It's not really important. Okay, we probably have on the top. Yeah, this was a 4 hour liquidity level. Okay, this daily, it was not created yet, and you can see if we mark, we have a little white candle here followed by 2 blues. Okay, and you can see that this liquidity level, okay, a break level, it was tested multiple times. We also have this one here. Okay, this one here might be the best one. 1, 2. Let me actually find that on a 1 hour to check. Yeah, this level is better. So you can see what happens in a liquidity level. Okay, the price rejects 1 time, 2 times. It has a big bounce after breaking that. Okay, we came down and we have another reaction there, even though on this level we already had the daily. So the daily, the price can easily go to the daily because it's going to be a stronger level than the 4 hour here. Okay, just for you guys to understand when the price might break down or break up, or having a big reaction especially. Okay, let's go back to Bitcoin, see if we are holding. We are actually holding, my boys. We are actually holding that 5 minutes, my boys. Very good for Bitcoin. Okay, 5 minutes. That's kind of the greediest the price could go before trying to break down, honestly, my boys. Honestly. So we already trying to attack the 15. Okay, it was already rejected here 1 time. So we might go a little bit higher. We might have a 15-minute level here. Okay, it's not created yet. Well, it's already created, but it's not a strong level yet. We need to have 2 white candles. Let me mark the 5 here. Yeah, this is a 5. And it was kind of already tested by this candle, even though it's 2 white candles straight. The second candle can easily test that level. Or maybe on stocks, if you have a gap, the first candle can actually test this candle with the wick. So 5 minutes over there. I can delete this 15. Can delete the 15 here. Let me find a 5 minute. Yeah, we have a 5 minute here. That was not tested yet. Maybe the back side here. No. Okay, so when you have a white candle followed by 2 blue candles, okay, and you have before that white candle, here we don't have 2 blue candles, okay, but imagine that this was a blue candle. If you had 2 white candles, the price could go to the wick or to the lowest point of this first white candle, okay. It could go to the wick or to the body of the second white candle. So we kind of create a little peak here, okay, that is kind of the back side here, and the highest the price could go on the body. So the back side is kind of going to be a strong Also a strong rejection, right? And on the bottom is the same. If you had the, let me find it here. We kind of, yeah, we don't have it. Let me see. I think we have it here. Okay, imagine this. We have 3 straight bull candles, okay? And of course, we have the bull candle followed by 2 white candles, and the price needs to break this one, right? This is the backside, okay? The highest point of the starting of these straight bull candles. It's still, and it probably did here. Look, on this creation, we got a little rejection, and the price keeps laddering up, not going to the lowest price on that 5 minute. I'm gonna keep the 15 here because this is a strong 15-minute resistance, okay? And we did not create a 15-minute strong support yet, so the price can easily keep moving down, okay, my boys? Just be careful. I already make this 15, okay? The 5 was, the 5 was not that good, right? The 5 year from this point to this one was not that good. Yeah, I kind of don't like this 15 because this candle is really, it really goes above that. Even though it might still act as resistance, okay? But it's just if you kind of open a long trade here and you had that 15-minute trend, you will just maybe, if we keep rejecting the trend, maybe get out of the trade, okay? Or move your stop loss higher. Just because the price might just keep moving down. Yeah, but if you understand that this is a strong resistance and we don't have a strong support on the 15 minute, not yet, it means that we might just keep moving down, okay? We already have on the 5, but we are already testing that. We already went to the lowest price on the previous range of support, okay? Yeah, and we definitely need to go above this body bull candle here, the body of this bull candle here, to make the 1 hour support, okay, at least for now. And it's still a little bit higher. Okay, so for now, the price for me will keep moving down. Okay, I don't have a confirmation yet if we are kind of rejecting and holding this support. Let me just check the stream. No viewers, man. 1 hour stream and no viewers. What am I going to do? Let's watch another short here. I still have a lot of time. A little time, not a lot. Not too much time here. Okay, the hero dollar. Oh man, I don't come here for a long time. Okay, so we were not able to hold this support on a daily. Okay, and you can see that we had this liquidity level on a daily here. The price has a big breakup, but we still have a nice reaction to the downside on that liquidity. Okay, we don't need it anymore. We just created some big resistance here. That's all that happened. Okay, so let me turn this daily. Okay, resistance here on a daily. We have a trail, probably also a trail on a 4 hour. Okay, let me, yeah, this one, it's probably the best one. It doesn't go to the body. Okay, next one here. So it's not really important. On the top, we are testing this daily. It was already tested by this week, as you can see. This one candle here already tested the week, so the price can easily go to the body, and it kind of still failing. Okay, it did not went to the body, but it was already tested 1 time, 2 times here. maybe another one today. We don't need this anymore, this daily. Okay, we are already breaking this daily uptrend, as you can see. Okay, if you mark the lows, well, we have a strong support here. Okay, so why this support and not this one? Well, you can still kind of create a trend here. It might still looking good. Yeah, it still looks good. And it might hold, okay? But for the moment, when we were kind of creating, okay, we add an interior trend here. But you need to understand that when we start breaking down all these trends, we might just break the next one. Okay, this is why you need to understand the levels. Okay, the levels are going to tell you a lot more than the trends. The trends are there just for you guys to understand if the price might break the trend or not. Okay, the levels are the most important things. Okay, so we add the creation here. Okay, continuation and the third test here, and you can see that we have a big move down on a big move up, sorry, on that test. Okay, 4.3% here on the euro dollar, and we probably don't need this trend anymore. Okay, I don't need this trend honestly, just because we already tested all these levels, so we just need to understand, are they going to break up or keep moving up, going to break down, sorry, or are they holding the price? Are they going to hold the price up? Let me just check the stream. Okay, everything all right. So what can happen here on the euro dollar? Okay, this is a little more complex chart. It might take some time to understand. So I marked this for our liquidity level. Okay, I don't even remember that. Let me just check that. If I mark that, I know that it is one. Okay, perfect. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, we already have 3. So there is a slightly higher chance of, if we go there again, we might see a big move down, okay? And the break of that liquidity level. Sorry, let's go to the daily. Daily, my friends! Daily! What is happening on the daily? Bum bum. I'm going to mark the break levels here, guys. So we have a strong support here on a daily. I don't know why I marked that. It's this one. So the break level is here. Okay, this is a strong support because it was already tested 2 times. And the price just has a ladder from that one. We have a lot of levels here, but you can see that this one was the one that hold the price to break this previous high. Okay, and I know that there is a lot of levels up here, but you just need to understand that this was kind of the break, and this was the hold of that break. Okay, we probably had another one here, but and it actually held the price really well here. Okay, but from this top to this spot, from this high to this lower high, we kind of start a downtrend here, and we could easily mark a trend here just for you guys to see. Okay, and after that we just break down this support by breaking the level. Okay, and we created another support here that was a really good support, and probably is going to be stronger than this one. Let me mark. Okay, yeah, this is definitely stronger. So we have a really good trail here. Yeah, even though the price is kind of having a downtrend here on the range, I'm still kind of bullish here, my boys. I'm still kind of bullish here. Even though we already tested a lot of supports. Let me just go to Bitcoin really fast. Oh. Okay, we are still holding. It's probably just going to break down, my boys. Probably. I don't like to make big predictions. Oh, I don't want to go to gold. I already watch gold. Euro dollar. Daily. Okay, so we don't need this trend anymore. Okay, let's find the break levels on the bottom. I'm actually going to delete everything here. Okay, let's just mark the break levels and try to understand if we are actually going to hold. Okay, I should probably not even go so lower. But we have a gap from this one to this one. So we have the break level here. Okay. Let me just mark this. Daily and dashed. Okay, break level. You can see this is already a big polarity level. Big liquidity level, my boys. And I'm going to actually make that liquidity level. Okay, and boom. First test, second test, it has a big move up. And in the future, it's a liquidity level, so you already know that we can have two reactions, a big bounce here and the price holds, or a big breakdown and we have a continuation of the price moving down. Okay, so we have the break level here. Okay, big support, break level. Sorry, I should have just two. Okay, so we have a ladder. Oh, not from this one. What are you doing to me, TradingView? Okay, the next break level is this one here. I'm not going to mark, it's going to overlap that. So the next one is here. Break level, bull candle followed by two whites, right? We have the next one here. Okay. And the next one here. Okay, in the future. Okay, the price breaks down. It might turn into a liquidity. For now, it is not. Maybe on a 4 hour, it is already. But for now, I don't need to know that. We break. Okay, break level here. Next break level is this one here. Okay, we already know that this is the 4 hour liquidity level. Okay. Not this exact point. Yeah, I should have keep that 4 hour liquidity level for you guys. I'm really sorry. But we were just here trying to find the break levels. Dot and 4 hour liquidity. What I want is liquidity. 4 hour liquidity level. Okay. And let's go back to the daily and keep our trail of the daily breaks. Okay. Even though we created liquidity here, the break level was not tested. So the next liquidity level is going to be this one here. Bam. Next one, it was here. Okay, but we already broke down from that one. Next one is here. Next one is here, and the previous one was over this one. Okay, if we test that and hold on the second test, of course, this can turn into a liquidity. But for now, this means that we already broke this support. right? We had this daily support, okay? It hold the price one time, two times here, and on the third it just breaks down. So the next support is this one here, the one that we tested 2 days ago, right? And it was already tested by this candle, as you know. So we don't need this one here. Maybe it might turn into a liquidity, but not for now. We just have one test over there. So this is the next support on the daily. If we break down, well, I could say that this is still a good support, okay, because it's still above the break level of this one, but we have the break level of this support down here. So if the price breaks down this support that was already tested, we can easily still hold some 4 hour over here, okay. So yeah, the price is still moving up, at least on this range, okay. If we start breaking all these break levels, well, we just need to try and understand which level can hold the price, okay. So on the top, well, let's mark our break levels. We have one here, daily dash, you already know it's my break level. And the next one is here. Well, first it was here, and it didn't act as a strong resistance, okay? You can see that. So the next one is here. Well, actually, I would say that this is probably the best one. This daily is inside that one, and you can see that we just break the body of this white candle after creating that one. So I would say that is my break level, and the next one is here. Okay, so for now, if we don't try to attack these resistance levels, we might just keep moving down. And you need to understand that we already kind of tested every daily level here. So if we don't hold this one, okay, and maybe create a daily candle here of support, we are just going to keep moving down, okay. As simple as this, guys. As simple as this one. It took me a long time to explain you guys, okay, but you could see that, okay. Even though we are kind of holding these trends, we already broke this interior trend. As you can see, we already broke that. So when we kind of start breaking down the trends, it means that the price is trying to break down. Really simple. We already created, or we can already create a downtrend here, probably to this one. Okay, let me check that on a 4. Okay, probably a better level on a 4. So let me just check the daily here. Yeah, this daily was tested kind of multiple times. So I believe on a daily, if we are going to... Oh, let me see. It was just tested one time. This might be a good one just to find the 4 hour. Okay, forget the daily downtrend. Okay, we are just going to mark the 4 hour downtrend from the top here. So this candle, you need to find a candle that is tested multiple times, and you are going to mark the highest point. I don't like this level here, so 4 hour strong resistance. It was actually just tested one time, this one. We need another one. 4 hour level here, tested multiple times. Okay, probably yes. Let me just take a second, my boys. It's not, it will not be as simple as that always. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what? Let me find my levels first. It's going to be easier. It it did test that. It did. Okay, so yeah, I was kind of being dumb here. I was kind of being dumb here, my boys. I was kind of being dumb. This is probably the best trend. Okay. Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. Let me think. I'm in too much pressure here on the live stream. Too much pressure for me. We break, we break, we break, we break. And we break. We break that over there. So I was just trying to find an interior trend. And we still break. We still break that. So we kind of failed to go to this 4-hour. Oh, we don't go there. So it's kind of not created yet. Okay, even though we have a downtrend, I kind of don't like this downtrend, guys. Just this one here was not created. This one here, the price breaks. And it also breaks here, right? It doesn't? It actually doesn't. So this is perfectly for teaching you guys. So look at this. The price. Okay, look at this little corner. When the price is still testing that line with a corner, it means that the price is not breaking the trend. So it's actually very good for understanding this. Okay, this is probably the best trend. I kind of don't like it, but it's probably the best trend on the 4-hour. Okay, not on a daily. I start on a daily, but I adapt on a 4-hour. I kind of still don't like. Yeah, I kind of don't like this trend. If I was on a trade, I would probably not do anything on that. We are still holding on Bitcoin. Still holding. But we don't have yet a 15-minute bull candle followed by 2 white candles. So we really need to do that to create a nice support. Otherwise, we might just keep moving down with a little reaction. Okay, moving down on the range. We might have a little reaction because this is kind of the last support. Yeah, I need to find that on the hero. I'm just kind of... Let me take a glass of water, my friends. I'm going to find that 4-hour range trend here on the euro dollar short. Let me take a second. And I'm back. Okay? So I need to mark the levels here just to find the fucking trend, man. Just to find the fucking trend. I don't want this. I want this. daily to daily to daily, right? Okay. So just find a 4 hour. Just find a 4 hour. Okay. Delete this. You can see that I was kind of making a mistake here. Mm-mm. Yeah, this was a good trend. You can see backtesting the trend. We can still adapt that. I need to go to... This was a good trend on that range. Now I'm going to find the 4 hour here. 4 hour here. It's kind of not tested. Okay, so we just have a trend here. I don't even like this trend on a 4. It was probably a good one on the 1 hour. Yeah, very good trend on a 1 hour actually, guys. Perfect trend on a 1 hour. And we already have a downtrend here. Very good trend also on a 4 hour and also on a 1 hour. Okay. So this is the range trend of the moment. I was just trying to find another trend up there. They are not really important, honestly, because the levels here were kind of not all of them tested on a 4. So on a daily, we could say that this is a good, this is a good trend, you can see. And probably this test here on a 4 was a good one for a short, okay? But after that, you just need to adapt the trend, okay? 0.5, it's not that even good, okay? The price still breaks up here, and you just need to adapt the trend. And you can see that the price breaks there, okay? But it kind of... This is a confirmation of the break, okay? White candle opens and closes above the line here. That is the break. So this for me is not a strong trend, okay? Starting on a daily to the oh, I was missing this one. Damn. Okay, the 4 hour here is actually good. Sorry, my boys. This is why I need to take time. Okay. Yeah, this was probably the best trend, but if you kind of created the 1 hour here, it was still a very good trend here. Even better than the 4, you can see. Even better than the 4. Yeah, even better than the 4. The price just breaks down really hard. Okay, and I believe that the price here of the Eurodollar is all check. Let's go back to Bitcoin. To my friend Bitcoin. My friend. Alright. Let me check the stream. Alright, my boys. I hope you guys like these levels. They might seem a little bit complicated, but when you understand them, you are going to understand everything about trading, my boys. Everything about trading. Okay, so this was the liquidity levels, right? You can see that we don't need the 1 hour here anymore, just to show you guys. Where is my levels? Where are my levels? Sorry. My English is not that great, and I'm sorry for that, but I just care about levels. Okay, so we still don't have a blue candle followed by 2 white candles on the 15 minute, okay? The 1 hour is still down over here. And one thing that I kind of didn't talk about, and another one strong reason why I believe that the price is kind of breaking down the range. Really simple, guys. This was the support, okay, and you can see that we already open and close a bull candle below the body, okay, of the support. So that means that we already have, even if, imagine, okay, so this bull candle actually close and goes below the candle here, okay. Imagine that we add a bull candle just opening and closing inside this bull candle. That was also a reason for the price to break down, okay. Means that we are creating or trying to create a lower low, okay. As simple as that. Even though we did not break the break level, okay, we did not test the break level yet, we are kind of losing the support. And you can see here the 15 minutes, okay, we still don't have a 15-minute bull candle followed by 2 white candles. We are rejecting really hard this strong resistance candle, okay, white candle followed by 2 bull candles. We go test that, white candle followed by 2 bull candles, actually 3, but the important thing is to break the body, right? And it's still a strong resistance. Still a strong resistance. Look at this on a 5. We are kind of 1, 2, 3 tests already. We might just break down, honestly, guys. We already tested this 5 minute. It was the lowest strong support on a 5. We already created some 5-minute strong levels, as you can see. This one here, strong level. This one here, strong level. We are laddering down. I could even kind of create a downtrend, a range downtrend here on these levels, guys. Look at this downtrend. Yeah, I can also create an uptrend here, but not with a strong support on, not with a strong support on the second point, because I don't have another bull candle followed by 2 white candles here on a 5. So we are probably just going to move down, okay? I could try to make the short here, but we can still have a little reaction. Maybe to this previous support turning into resistance. I believe it already did that here, okay? On this one. We have a strong level here on a 15, so we can easily go there and after that break down, okay. So the price can make a lot of things. I don't like to short when we are already kind of on the bottom of the range, because we can still have a reaction. I rather wait for the break and try to short the retest of that, or try to kind of wait for a 15-minute strong resistance to get created, like this one here, and maybe I will try to short that, okay. For now, I kind of don't want to make any decision here. I would love to make a trade here on the stream, but it is not going to happen. Also because I'm going to end the stream. Thank you so much, and see you guys on the next one. Thank you.